Let's create a turmeric and honey soap. Okay, first things first is we have to put on all of our protective gear because we are making this soap from scratch, and we're going to be using lye. So you see I have like my arms covered, my hands covered, I have my goggles, and I also have a mask because the smell is very strong if you're not by a window where you can ventilate the area. So I am going off of a recipe that I made. So yes, this is a chemistry, okay? A chemistry course here. And as you can see, I poured it in incorrectly. So you're supposed to pour the water in first and then pour the lye in. But when I do that, it kind of like comes up as powder and it's strong. Okay, so my recipe starts with some olive oil, extra virgin. And then we're gonna go ahead and measure out our shea butter. And my recipe only calls for like 5 ingredients, and they're all organic ingredients. And then I have coconut oil, which is cold pressed, and I heated it up. You want to heat up all of your oils because as you see later in the video, I'm gonna be measuring the temperatures out to make sure that they are within 10 degrees of the lye solution, because the lye does get really hot and you can burn yourself. So if you want a lye video, just let me know down in the comments and I'll make a lye safety video. Okay, so here you're gonna see me checking the temperatures, and I think when I checked it the first time I was like, oh, it's too hot. It was like 125 degrees, and that's extremely hot. Maybe it was hotter than that, I don't remember. But as you see, I'm pouring it in. I'm pouring it on the stick of the blender so it doesn't splash anywhere, because again, it is still like 100 degrees, which is still kind of hot. Don't want to burn yourself. And once you pour it in and you start mixing it, the lye starts to become safe, and not like safe, but safe for you to mix without any of your PPE gear on. So I'm going to get you a close-up so you can see me mixing the solutions together. And here I'm just burping the mixer, and I'm going to add the organic turmeric in, which is only 2 tablespoons. And then I have some raw and unfiltered honey, which is like 100% organic, and I did 2 tablespoons of that also. And then I'm going to blend those in really well to get all those chunks out, because you don't want those chunks to show up in your soap once it has sat. The color on here, it might look like a dark brown color, but this soap that we're making has to sit for at least 30 days, and over time the color will change. It will lighten or it will get darker. It just depends on the ingredients that you add into the soap. So okay, so now that I have it all mixed well, it's time to pour it into my molds. Here I have 2 of the long molds, and I'm just gonna pour them evenly into each one. And then you're gonna see me hit it on the counter so I can get all of the air bubbles out. And what I did to gel my soap is cover it with a towel. See you in part 2.